Nina McKissick. Nina!
I just go back in the bathroom and people, I work in a headache clinic sometimes, and they say they hate the electric toilets because every time they puke from their head pain, that it keeps flushing on their faces. Anyway, that's not my story. So, thank you for being drunk. Appreciate it. No, well, the only thing that's predictable around the holidays in my profession is that people either choose to live or to die. I'm a hospice nurse. Okay, so they choose, and they're so it's very predictable for us what we're supposed to be doing. Either we're in massive crisis mode, keeping people alive, and I do pain and symptom management. So we have this, we attend to their symptoms. And this one this year was Bill Kling, ALS patient. This is really low. Okay, and thank you. And he was 50 years old, died a couple of days ago, and he was just a great guy. He was a cop, then a private detective, and very handsome, very macho. But I was very proud of him because he finally learned to allow people to take care of him and nurture him and fuss over him and do all the things we all hate, like picking and like straightening people out. So at one point he was unable to speak, and we had a wonderful communication after being together for 3 months, and he would mouth the words, and then I could understand him, and we had a great time. I've been doing it for like 34 years. So he, on December 2nd this year, right before the holidays, he decided to live. So we wanted to see the full moon, and we were talking about whether it was going to be a blue moon, and there was all these celestial incidents that were happening that were really exciting this year. So he asked me if he could go see the moon, so we took the lift and all the effort and took him out to his deck that he built, and we watched the full moon. And I suggest to anyone who can ever watch something, anything, with someone who knows that they're never going to see it again, please do it, because it's heartbreakingly, it'll open your heart so much. It's so wonderful. So anyway, the days went on. Bill got worse. ALS is, they're my favorite patients because they, you can put any soldier in any war in the trenches next to them, and they have nothing on my ALS patients. Yes. So anyway, so Bill had all these photographs around his house of his ski buddies, and there were 5 of them that traveled, and 4 buddies, and over about 20 years. So I asked him if I had permission to just call a couple of them. So I got their numbers through his new wife, and they all flew in from all corners of the country. And it was wonderful having, I think when guys are together, like Dean back there and his friends, they're so enjoyable. Guys are just a blast when they're all together. They're goofy. They talk about snot and poop even when they're in their 50s. So these guys were together, and it was very tender because I was able to teach them how to take care of their really beloved friend. And even though it was really heartbreaking at times, it was beautiful. And I would really catch one of the guys always somewhere in a corner, weeping or something. So, but it was okay. And then at the end, I was thanking Bill for being so strong, because he had a daughter. And usually men, when they have daughters and they're dying, the men are dying, they're usually really like, oh, I have kryptonite. I'm daddy. I don't die. I don't leave you. I don't give up. And they had these horrendous times leaving. And Bill finally was able to just be humorously leaving, even among all the horrific body changes. And I was thanking him. And I said, "Stop, thank you for not being like this chest-pounding kind of father who has such a hard time going, and, just a stiff upper lip and just be strong." And then he mouthed the words to me. "It's hard to kiss with a stiff upper lip." Which he said, "It's hard to kiss with a stiff upper lip." Thank you.